Hello, welcome to my channel. On this short video, I'm going to share with you how to use messenger marketing with a chatbot to deliver a market evaluation to a buyer or seller in your marketplace. Why would you want to use messenger marketing? Studies show that messenger marketing has unbelievable opt-in rates and click-through rates. You see, messenger now is one of the most widely used communication channels between individuals. So when somebody visits your Facebook page or your website, having a chatbot sitting on that page that can respond to the person, collect information, and deliver information to them is where that private communication occurs. So let's dive in. One of my favorite platforms for creating a chatbot to do message and marketing is ManyChat, which is the world's leading chatbot platform. There's other great ones out there, but I'm a little biased on ManyChat. What you want to do is you want to come over to automations and let's create a very simple flow. There's a new flow button up here, and we'll call this a market report flow. Very, very easy to do inside of ManyChat. The way this works is every flow has a starting step. So one of the first things I can do is let's identify how am I going to deliver this to folks out in the marketplace. I can hook up this ManyChat to my Facebook page. So when they say message me, we can have a menu that they select to get their free report. Or what I'd like to do is I like to use what's called a URL method, where I'm going to create a very simple URL and I'll call it get report and hit save. So now I have this nice URL that I'm going to text people. I'm going to put it in my social media channels and do it on market posts and stuff so that homeowners out there know and buyers, they can simply click the link and get their market report very, very easily. What we're going to do over here is now we're going to construct the message. So over in here, I can create a message. So I may start typing in something like hi first name here at my company. And these are what's called bot fields. So in ManyChat, you could pre-configure fields that you use over and over again. So things like your company, your first name, or their first name. And down in here is where you select those fields. So I can, now that I'm on Facebook, I have the person's gender, I have their time zone, their language, their name. So I want to make it personal. So I'll say, hey, first name, this is, and I may want to say, this is Smarty here at my company name. Now, if you don't want to use system fields, you could just simply type in, I'm with the ProEdge Realty Group. And I'll go in and put in my company name simply by typing in. You see how easy it is in ManyChat to construct these messages. We keep a close eye on the local marketing trends as a trusted advisor for our customers. So what you can do now is you can come over here and you can create another message. If you want, you could do a little delay in between, so it has like that interactive experience for the person as you're texting them. You could say, type for, as they're reading that first one, you'll see a typing message that will show that I'm typing something else to them. And I'll say, here is your report. So I'm going to show you two different approaches to send that market report over Messenger. The first one is sending them to a web page to go access that report. So if you're using, I'm with EXP, we have KV Core. You could have a squeeze page up on KV Core for the market report. On the squeeze page, you're simply going to hit add button, and you could say access, and I'll do a little, I like to put emojis, like I said. I'll put a little world so they know they're going to a website, and I'll say access report. So very easy, and then I'm opening the website, and you would put the website in www.myreport.com, whatever your URL is. Now I have other video that I'll link up here that will show you my video on how to create a squeeze page for this on KV Core. So make sure you watch that video, and that's that short code in that video is where you'll paste right here in ManyChat, and then I'll click done. The second approach is ManyChat lets you deliver files right to somebody inside of Messenger. So rather than going to a website you could actually give them the guide right here in the Messenger application. And that's down here, you click on File. So in here, you could say, you know, the reports below. So instead of clicking a button, you would go out to your desk and you would grab the file that you want to send them. I would recommend you do a PDF or, you know, another market report that they access. So they click on that and they download the PDF right away. Now, one other thing I'll say is if you're going to use a squeeze page like KB Core, once they go up to the website, it's going to capture their email and phone number and put them in the CRM as a lead. If you're going to have them come through Messenger and you're going to give them the guide itself, what I would like to do typically is ask for a phone number or email before I give them the guide. So that way right here in ManyChat, I access a lead right from my CRM here. So what you can do here is over in the right-hand side, I can click on this blue button here. And maybe what I do is I'll do well, actually, I'm not going to do an extra step. What I'll do is I'll just simply put it in this card. Before I give them the card, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do what's called a user input field. And up in here, I'm going to move it up. So it's going to be ahead of where I give them the report. So over here, I'm going to say, what is a good email? For me to send you market updates. So I'll go ahead and ask a question here. And then because we're on Facebook, the beautiful thing of Facebook is if I go over here for this field type and I say it's an email that I'm looking for, I can save it here as a system field. What will happen is, and you could also add a skip button. So if they don't want to give an email, you can have them skip, or you can remove that button so you force them to put an email before they get the report. Now in here, what I can do, because I'm on Facebook, I could simply say tap the email or tap your email below. And I'll put a little finger looking down or enter a better one. So what we're doing here is Facebook, when they're inside of Messenger, they will automatically get their email displayed and they just have to tap it. So that's it. So once I do that, now I hit publish. And if I go into a preview mode, I'll show you what this looks like. I'm going to continue on Facebook Messenger. And let me open up the Messenger app here. So from the Messenger app, you send out a URL, they're on your Facebook page, they're looking for the guide. So down in here, it'll say, you know, hey, this is Smarty, what you just saw, access the report, we'll send them to a website. But if I don't want to send them to a website, I'm going to ask for an email before I give them the guide. You'll notice that the email is right here. So I click and just confirm my email, and now the system is going to present the guide to me where I can click and download that guide as a PDF on my desktop. So you see how great it is to have Messenger and the chatbot experience in delivering information to somebody through a private channel of Messenger. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell because I have fantastic videos coming your way as realtors and investors to make this the best decade ever. Enjoy.